Hello from Bugeye Guy. Check this one out. This is a beautiful Bugeye that we've just modified for a client in Raleigh-Durham. It's a Sebring Sprite muffler we put on. Look at these beautiful VTO wheels and this new burgundy top we just put on yesterday. Really goes beautifully. Then it has these amazing leather Cobra seats. Just lots of nice accessories. What he did that's particularly interesting, if you can see, there's a glass screen display right here. We've never had one that had that. There's the fuel pump that comes on. Let's see if this thing lights up. There it is. So now, for those of you who are longing for more technology in your 1960 Bugeye, we have a flat screen display that can interface with your iPhone or smartphone through this cable, and you can navigate off of it, etc. And so that's kind of an unusual thing to see in a Sprite, and there it is. The other thing that's pretty cool about this one, and very different, is that he's fit a 1500 midget engine from a late 70s midget, which required some great customizing. You'll notice the carbs and exhaust are on the opposite side of what you'd normally see with a 948 or a 1275 engine. But it's fit with an alternator and a later multi-speed wiper motor with 3 wipers. It's kind of cool to see on a Bugeye. And beautiful aluminum radiator and oil cooler. So this builder was highly skilled, and he did a beautiful job. Look how nicely the oil cooler is tucked underneath this cross-flow aluminum radiator with a nice cooling fan. So there's a lot that was done amazingly well on this car. Really a sweet build. But what I wanted to talk to you a little about in this video, in addition to this unusual car, is flip forward noses. So the flip forward nose setup is fantastic for service work, of course. Incredible access, nothing to bang your head on. Normally the hinges would live right here and the stock Bugeye nose would lift this way. But this was a popular modification from racers in the 60s and other people who wanted better access, so it's common to find that today. We sell those hinge pieces. They adapt to the front frame rail, and it's a wonderful thing to do to your car if you're interested. You can sort of see in here, it's a little tricky in this light, but they mount on the front bumper frame rails, and then there's also a track that allows limit so that the nose doesn't actually hit the ground, which is, it may look like it's all the way forward here, but it's on those stops. So that's something we have that's new in our catalog at Bugeye Guy Parts. What I wanted to also show you about this that's really interesting is that when you put on a flip forward nose, and this one being Caitlyn Jenner's car has a flip forward nose, you have to deal with holding it down. Now this builder has made these Overcenter latches, which are kind of neat. They're a little fussy because the tire's in the way, but the benefit is that they're hidden and they're out of view. Most people are putting a rubber strap here or a leather strap, and that's not a bad option. We have the leather straps available, and we'll put those on the catalog with the flip forward kit. But if you really want to be fancy, we've got the pieces to do this. This builder made an internal nose release, which is just fantastic. This mechanism here is cable actuated. There's one hole in the passenger footwell right there, and that cable is mounted on the side of the footwell. I'll show you that in a minute. Then he's drilled and threaded these 2 3/8 or 5/16 bolts right here, and this pin is very similar to most British cars, what you find on most British cars. And all you do is you simply pull the nose down and center it on this latch. You have to pull it back just a little so that it's centered on that plate, and there it is. In this passenger footwell, you can see where he's mounted the latch mechanism. So to open the bonnet, you would pull that back. And then back under the hood, you can see how this mounts. It's 4 bolts threaded into the firewall. And the one thing about this, because it's a custom build, we have that flat screen right here. He's moved the battery forward and gotten rid of the heater unit. So this is a unique configuration. If you want to go this route and install this latch, we'll be happy to send you all the pieces, but it does require moving your battery because you need about 5 inches here for this latch plate, and the battery has to push forward to make room. So this is a more advanced approach. There's nothing wrong with using these hinges for the forward tilt and then simply locating a nice leather strap right here. It gives the car a very nice vintage look. I wanted to share this beautiful latch design because we've never seen it before, and it's very well crafted, and it's something, if you're very skilled, you could certainly add to your car as well. So that's what we're up to this week here at Bugeye Guy.